everyone. I hope everybody had an amazing and productive week. And thank God it's Friday. So, this reading will be about a vision I had over the past week. And before I get into the vision that I had and the message in it, I want to just say that this message was about how no one gets away with hurting my collective. You guys been through a lot, and a lot of people wanted to see your demise. And the message, the overall message is they celebrated too early. This message isn't to scare or fearmonger my collective. This is just to tell you what's been going on behind your back. And these people thought that you didn't know, but God has been protecting you and loving you and showing you the way. And these people were so upset and they wanted to stop you. So there has been a ringleader of a community. Some of you guys may be in the spiritual community. Some of you may not, but it's been a ringleader within a community. And this ringleader orchestrated other people in this community to do black magic. So now I'm going to explain the vision that I had. I had a vision of children playing Ring Around the Rosie. And some of you have definitely probably have played it. It's very common. Some of you may know the myth behind Ring Around the Rosie. It's a myth that it originated from the bubonic plague. The message in these children playing Ring Around the Rosie is that this ringleader in this community is very angry that my collective has healed more and has faced themselves, faced their traumas and stayed connected to the Most High. And through that connection to the Most High, they fell in love with themselves and their life. They realized their purpose. So because my collective knows their purpose and is making new friends and acting childlike and loving and caring and released their baggage, there's two versions of Ring Around the Rosie. It's my collective's version of happiness and camaraderie, and the ringleader in their community, their version of Ring Around the Rosie is the bubonic plague, because they banded together to take out somebody. They were telling lies and saying that my collective was mentally ill and emotionally unstable. And so, because my collective would never take themselves out because of mental illness and emotional instability, they rely on the Most High. They rely on God, their angels, their ancestors. And the people, which is the ringleader in their community, they do not rely on the Most High. They do not rely on their angels or their ancestors. They take matters into their own hands and think that they're God. So, because that ritual called for someone with mental illness and emotional instability to take themselves out, they might as well have said their own names, because they're the ones who that ritual will affect. It will never touch my collective. It's going to go right back to them, because they're the ones that's emotionally unstable and mentally ill. These people could have even lied and said that my collective was doing things to this person. Some of you probably never even talked to them for years. This person has been making up lies about you being jealous of them and you being a threat to their happiness. You don't make decisions based upon them. You go within and you make yourself happy. This person's fear will be actualized from 24 hours up to a month. One of their worst fears is to be seen for who they really are, which is someone who isn't talented or skillful. They did this black magic on my collective because my collective is actually talented and skillful. They do the groundwork. They're not afraid to say that they don't know something because they know when they study and work hard for it, they'll get it. This person's worst fear is for people to find out that they only collaborate people to get their good reputation. They steal from other people. They've stolen intellectual property. They've stolen intellectual property and put a little zhuzh on it to make it seem like it was theirs when it's really not. And they present it to whoever they're working with because they're trying to cover up the fact that they're not a team player. The people who they collaborate with, they're the ones that put the work in. They're the ones that do the groundwork. And this person just wants to squeeze in, slither in to take credit for their hard work. This ringleader feels like there's quantity over quality when it's actually quality over quantity. So this is the type of person that thinks because they may have more customers than one person that they're better than that person, when in actuality they're not helping anybody. When you're a business owner, it's good word of mouth. This person doesn't have that. This is like a person who could be like a counselor and they say that they can help you with things, but when you pay them to help you, it's like they trauma dump on you and you leave the session without feeling like you've been helped. You actually feel worse than when you came in. I start pulling cards, but the karma that I saw for these people who did this black magic on my collective would be bad health. They're going to have fevers. They're going to have headaches. They're going to have aches and pains in their joints. Some of them are going to be bedridden. And that's what they don't want people to see. The same things that they said that were going to happen to my collective is going to happen to them. And then some. They don't want people to know that they have been plotting and scheming on this person, which is my collective, for years. But over this past summer, that was the last straw. Okay, so now let's get into some tarot. You guys have passed down qualities and skills and talents from your ancestors. And before, I feel like you guys didn't know about them. But you have realized them over the past years. And you have been tapping into them. And this person who is jealous of you, which is the ringleader I spoke about earlier in the reading, always saw you as competition. It was always this one-sided beef with you and this person, and you never really realized the depth of it. Collective, you guys are very detail oriented and very analytical. You guys love learning, and that's why people want to work with you. You have people stalking you on your social medias or just seeing what you've been up to because they want to collaborate with you. And this is what has this ringleader so upset, because it is becoming known that this person was never talented in what they were doing. They just use other people for personal gain. And I'm seeing you guys generally just help people. You guys have exceeded the expectations of people that used to know you. And like I said, that's because you go within and you're not afraid of putting in the hard work, and you're not afraid of how long it's going to take. And because of this ringleader and this community banding together, they're going to be going through financial strain. They may get kicked out, or they may be fired from their jobs. And like I said earlier, they will also be affected by bad health. They may even have a disease that makes them bedridden. Some of them may need to visit the clinic, if you know what I'm saying, and get tested. Some of them have those types of diseases. You guys will be getting emails and messages from people who want to work with you. And this is something that you've spent years learning. You know, you put the work in for years, and you're finally reaping what you've sown. And you'll finally be able to, harvest the fruits of your labor. Life is becoming easier for you because you go within and you see what you need to do. And like I said, these people only look at quantities. They don't think about quality of work. But God's people do. These people shouldn't have celebrated your demise, but they celebrated too early, because everything that they've done behind the scenes of doing black magic and doing spells has resorted in their bad karma of never being able to do something on their own. Some of them may be losing family members. Some of them may not be able to have children. And because your life is really good and it's getting better, some of you guys will be successful, soon be successful in your business ventures that you've already started. And you're going to get more new beginnings.